Get ready to use those accessories, ladies and gents, for your iiRcades. What's going on, ladies and gents? Just your boy MikeOfAllTrades coming at you today with the video right off of the announcement of the accessories being added to the iiRcade Gold and the iiRcade. So, for those who don't know, those who may have missed it, iiRcade just announced a new open ecosystem initiative for arcade accessory support. So they've said that they're not going to make their own modular decks. Remember, we were talking about modular decks and that's something huge. iiRcade's not doing that. Instead, what they're doing is that they're allowing you on the iiRcade Gold to be able to plug in your own gaming accessories onto the bottom of the new control deck via the two USB ports. So your guns, maybe you have a trackball layout or spinner layout, things of that nature that you want to use, iiRcade's allowing you to do that now. For those who have the original, like I do, if your accessories are supported by Bluetooth, you can sync them up that way. Also, for all the new games that are going to be coming out that support these features, if you have the old version of the iiRcade, you don't have iiRcade Gold, you'll be able to have a map with like joysticks and buttons, so you don't miss out. In their words, the new initiative will allow the use of off-the-shelf gaming accessories that are compatible with iiRcade devices using two USB controller attachment ports underneath the front of the control deck area of the new Gold editions and Bluetooth connectivity for the classic and Gold editions of iiRcade. At launch, trackballs and spinners compatible with the system will be the first set of accessories supported. So that's what they're working on first, trackballs and spinners. So the bowling game that's like, what, $5 that my man CT Jason did a review on and then returned it right away. Yeah, if you want to use a trackball on that, you can. Games with spinners, that'll also be available as well. And that's just what they're supporting right away. So don't think that you need to run out and get freaking gun IRs or sitting in light gun technology, because they're literally saying that, hey, this isn't supported as of yet. But the good thing about that is it's coming. iiRcade's not selling their own. It probably takes a lot of time, a lot of development, and a lot of cost that would probably get passed on to the consumer if they were to do that. So the fact that they're not doing that and they're allowing you to choose and pick what you want. So if you want a GRS spinner, from like Glenn's Retro Show or something like that, or if you want to order something from another purveyor, you're absolutely able to do that. And you're able to add your own stuff. I'm curious why they're only doing trackballs and spinners right away, but that's a thing, and that's fine. Also, what's fine is that the deal, that the $7.99 price point is being extended to the end of the month. So if you were on the fence about getting your iiRcade Gold or wanting to upgrade, you have the opportunity. They're extending it to the end of the month. I don't know anything about the t-shirts or whatnot. They haven't said if they're doing t-shirts and sweatshirts. So I don't have that information for you. But I can tell you that until the end of the month, if you were considering getting the iiRcade Gold, you can still get in the door for $7.99. Again, iiRcade is not manufacturing their own decks. They're not swap making modular decks for the system, but they are giving you the opportunity to use other things, other means for you to be able to enjoy it. I don't know exactly where you will place it or whatever else. I guess that's the thing. I guess you'd have to use like a table or a coffee table or something like that to actually be able to use it. But hey, it's a step in the right direction. And honestly, with R&D that probably would have had to go into that and then try and procure everything and get everything set up. Yeah, that probably would have sucked. And that cost probably would have sucked too. And it's a good step. It's genuinely a good step in the right direction. Trackballs and spinners, a lot of people are going to be excited for that from the jump. And there's a lot of games in the store that already support it. And there's going to be more games in the future that support it. But you have to think, if we're starting with trackballs and spinners, so what are you missing? Trackballs, spinners, racing wheels and pedals, gun games. And I guess that's my question. If the support's coming and you're able to support things, right? Like a racing wheel. I wonder if you can take a racing wheel that you maybe already own that's compatible with PC that takes X input and use it on iiRcade when they eventually patch in racing wheels, because that would be huge. If you own a Thrustmaster, or you own a RWA Hori, or if you own the Logitech thing or whatever else, right? If you own a really expensive racing wheel because you're an enthusiast, and if you can get that to work, that'd be awesome. It really would. The gun games are another thing that I'm kind of concerned about, because a lot of it kind of takes that white border and you need that technology. So we don't know, but I am curious about that. But it's a good step, and it's a step in the right direction. But what do you guys think? Should they have just made modular decks? Are you happy that they're offering you choices with the iiRcade Gold? I genuinely don't know a lot of accessories that work via Bluetooth. That's something you might want to do some research into, but anything is possible. So you might want to start looking into it now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm Mike of All Trades. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.